In less than 24 hours, Apple will be announcing its new lineup of iPhones. The rumors circulating say that there are going to be 3 new iPhones for 2018. All 3 of them are slated to look like the current iPhone X. So you can say goodbye to the home button and the fingerprint reader on the front.
No, it is not true.
We'll start with the cheapest model that's being offered. Rumor has it that the entry-level iPhone will actually be bigger than the current iPhone X, at 6.1 inches versus the current iPhone X at 5.8. Again, the rumors say that it's going to cost anywhere between $600 and $700, and even though that's not cheap, that's the cheapest one that they're offering. And the reason it's going to be cheaper than the other 2 models that they're offering is because it's going to have an LCD display instead of the iPhone X's OLED display. What I'm wondering though is if this entry model is going to have anything else that's different in terms of its camera, in terms of its performance. We don't know. As far as what Apple's gonna call it, I've heard iPhone 9, I've heard iPhone XR, I've heard iPhone XC. And the second model of the iPhone that's rumored to come out is the successor to the iPhone X. It'll be the same display size as the iPhone X at 5.8 inches, and this one's actually rumored to be priced lower than the current iPhone X. So when I bought my iPhone X, it was $999, and so the new one they're saying is gonna cost anywhere between $800 and $900. I don't really know what they're gonna call this one either. The iPhone X2, iPhone X2, iPhone XS, or maybe they might just call it the iPhone X. And then you'll just know that that's the 2nd gen one that was released in 2018. And the last model that's rumored to be offered is a bigger version of the iPhone X. That comes in at 6.5 inches. Remember, this one's 5.8 inches, so the next one's gonna be a huge one. That's what she said. That 6.5 inch one will definitely have a bigger battery than the other 2, but as far as specs and performance, I really don't know what else is gonna change other than the display and the battery. My hope is that the camera specs on all 3 will be the same, because if they're adding some extra shit to the big camera, the iPhone X Plus is what they might call it, iPhone XS Plus, there's just so many names. And every time I see the letters XS, I think of extra small plus, or the iPhone XS Max, iPhone extra small max. I do hope though that all the cameras are the same on all 3. If they are, I will still probably buy the iPhone X successor and not the big screen 6.5 inch one, because it just doesn't really matter to me as long as the specs are the same. Now, other than all the new 3 iPhones that are coming out that are gonna look like the iPhone X's, I know that they're all gonna have a notch. I'm guessing that all 3 are gonna have stereo speakers. They're all gonna have Face Unlock or Face ID, and I'm pretty sure all 3 of them are gonna have no fingerprint reader, which is unfortunate because I really like the fingerprint reader. I was really hoping that Apple was gonna find a way to put an in-display fingerprint reader underneath the display so it's not visible. You just put your finger at the bottom of the screen and it'll unlock. But you know who's gonna have one is OnePlus with the OnePlus 6T. I'm looking forward to that. I will be super happy though if the rumors are right and they put USB-C on all of the iPhones. Then I don't have to worry about this lightning shit anymore. I just use USB-C for all my devices. Personally, for me, I'm not all too excited for the new iPhones that are coming out. I'm still griping with no fingerprint reader. I don't really care for the UI much, although I'm getting a little used to it more. But I still prefer Android's OS. But I'm hoping that the camera's gonna be really good, because even with the iPhone X, I wasn't too impressed with the camera. I felt like the Pixel 2 was better. I felt like it didn't oversaturate as much as the iPhones do. The iPhone X I felt was better at night though, but still comparable to the Galaxies as well. But it just wasn't leaps and bounds better, especially for a $1,000 phone. And as far as video recording, the microphones on the iPhone Xs, they didn't even compare. The microphones are really weak on the iPhones, on the iPhone Xs. Compare it to a Galaxy S9, S9 Plus, like even the Note 9, just a lot better microphone sound quality that you get. So I do hope they up their game in that department. I'll be happy though if they do drop the price of the successor, because $1,000 for a phone is still way too fucking much. It's way too much. I mean, $650 is already expensive for a phone. And then you have everybody going on this upward trend of price. Nexus to the Pixel, which now pretty much is about the same price. And unfortunately, OnePlus is slowly creeping up every 6 months with their phones. They bump it up another 50 bucks. It's just, when is somebody gonna make a consistently priced phone where it's under $650? Like, I would love to see a phone, like a great performing phone at $500. I just don't know when that's really gonna happen consistently. But I know that there are other competitors coming out that are gonna compete directly with OnePlus at probably a cheaper price. And I'm sure there are phones that are out there now, I just haven't looked into it that much. But if they carry stock Android, or at least a very clean version of Android, you can count me in. I'll test it out. And as long as it has a good camera. That's important.